This is the final review of the Kaiyodo Trigun action figure series, and we have come to the final figure and presenting Monev of the Gale. And as we can see, an impressive looking figure, but just how big is he? Well, first of all, let's put the main character Vash next to him. When we say next to him, let's put them side by side just for better comparison. As you can see, at the moment Vash is slightly shorter than Monev of the Gale, but that also remember that at the moment Monev is actually not standing straight, but then again Monev actually can't stand straight properly due to some of his peculiar articulation, but we will get to that later. And how about a comparison with the shortest figure in the series? And you can see how big of a difference between them. Remember that Meryl in here is actually standing on the stand, which gives her about that much extra height. This probably will give you a good idea of how big Monev is. And next to the next biggest figure in the series is about the same size, but do remember that in this case Gazelle is also off the ground just by a little bit, not by a lot, so you can say they're about the same height. A pretty good comparison between the two. So what does Monev of the Gale actually come with? It comes with one stand, a very detailed stand with a giant footprint of him standing on it, smashing all of the bits and pieces, basically ground, steel, metal, everything into bits. It does got a really big peg for you to actually lock the legs into it. The problem is, from what I heard, that peg is too big, or the holes on the feet is too small, therefore it doesn't really work. Not to mention, this is a puny stand for Monev. All of the bullets on his machine gun arms are all separate pieces. There are actually around 32 standard rounds and then 10 red-ended tracer rounds. And to actually link all of them together, each side comes with two long metal springs that you actually have to thread all of them in order to build it together. One of the really impressive things about this figure is that the joints are really well hidden. Other than the two joints on the knee, all of the other joints are cut along along metal plating, armor plating really well. So you can't really see most of the articulation point and joints. Also, you can't see any screw holes or anything on it at all. There's a lot of mold-in screws to actually, probably some of them are actually there to actually blend into the atmosphere, but yeah, almost all of the ones that I could see here are molded. They're not real screws. I think there's only one screw I could find, and that is this one in the knee, well, at the hip. But yeah, I can't find anything else other than that. So articulation, the head is joined to the neck and give it an up and down articulation. The neck is joined to the body on a ball joint, so it can wiggle around. With the two together here, Monev can actually look down, look up, look left, look right pretty well. There's also a piece of armor plating on his neck to actually cover the neck as he's actually going down. Oh yeah, shoulder. There is two joints on each side of the shoulder to allow it to go up and down like this. One joint at the shoulder to allow articulation this way and this going up and down. Not 360. There's a joint just underneath the shoulder to allow it to go outward and inward. A joint at the shoulder, the elbow, but it's not swivel. It's another again is a cut joint, so it can go from straight to 90 degrees. The hands are joint and can rotate 360, a thumb and 2 fingers, so you can actually open his palm. And the machine gun barrel is rotatable, and it's actually free rotating pretty well. The magazine cartridge actually has its own joint and actually rotates 360. If not for the bullet, it can actually rotate 360. Same thing on this side of the hand. There's 2 joints on the waist, diagonal cut joint this way, and one that's more horizontal but still a slight sideways cut, which allows him to look upward, look downward, and yeah, left and right. The 2 legs, now this is getting weird because these 2 hips are not articulated the same way. The left legs is always going outward, and his articulation allows it to go forward and backward, while this side is more straight and his articulation is going more a simple forward and backward motion, while this side's got a in and out motion as well. There's a joint at this side of the tricep to allow 360 motion. Both of them got good knee, and both of them got ankle joint to allow basically leveling movement to allow him to stand pretty well. But because this is a really top heavy figure, I'm not willing to keep him standing high up like this. So one of my favorite pose for him is always kneeling down, and he does do a kneeling down pose pretty well, thanks to all of the joints. Even though it's asymmetrical, it allows it to kneel down very well. One of the interesting little gimmick is that the visor is removable, revealing a rather scary face. But what do you expect? This guy has been locked in prison for 30 odd years to train endlessly just for a chance to defeat Vash in the series. It's a shame though, because he actually it's a bit of spoiler, but he failed in one episode. Size doesn't matter. Well, in anime anyway. But yeah, this is an impressive figure, and in my knowledge there is 2 versions of this. The original version, which you can see here, is red, metallic red. A really nice finish on him, a lot of weathering. The other version, which is distributed through Diamond Comic, is a Sub-Zero attack version, which basically all of the red armor that you can see here is molded in clear plastic, and the internal frame seems to be coated with glow in the dark paint, so that the figure actually looks really impressive in photo. When you put it in the dark, the whole body is glowing a eerie green. It also got a different head sculpt, while this one got a simple visor. That version got 3 different visors for a variety of looks. This guy is expensive, by the way. I think this guy is actually even more expensive than Gazelle, the Peacemaker. But yeah, I think if you got a chance to find it, go for it. He's expensive, he's top heavy, but he's definitely be an eye catcher in your collection. Yeah, let's see what I'm going to review next. See you later.